creeps are gonna get your feet.
Get more views.
Yeah. Yeah, why don't you twinkle your toes while I'm doing this video? All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Trying to get some more videos out. It's been a while. Today, I'm gonna do the impossible for you guys, okay? Because Harley thinks that they have something special on their bikes, and I tell you what, it's not special. Today, we're gonna be rebuilding the rear shocks on a 2011 Harley Davidson Electric Glide Ultra Classic. Here's what they look like. I'm sure you guys have seen these before if you're watching this video. So I'm gonna show you how to rebuild the shock that they say is unrebuildable. Well, I beg to differ. All right, oops, a little bit of shock oil coming out, that's fine. We're gonna be replacing it anyway. Pull your dust boot off, set that to the side. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this plug out here, or this airline fitting, and we're gonna plug it so it stops leaking oil over the place. Now, you're gonna have to have this plugged anyway because we're gonna refill this thing with oil. What I found works best, just get you an earplug, you know? I've got a billion of these floating around the house from my job. So we're just gonna stick that in there. I think this one's still full of oil. This one might be okay, but I bought 2 seals, might as well replace them. I can show you guys how to do it. Let that swell up a little bit. This one's gonna make a mess when we blow it apart. Okay, now, next thing you wanna do is get the snap ring out. Wherever my snap ring pliers went, here they are. What's that? Yeah. Screw my earplug back in. It's trying to come out. All right. Oh, I wonder, since these holes aren't messed up, if this will fit me. No, they were never gonna fit. These snap ring pliers they're okay, but the right size tongs doesn't fit the holes quite well. Do you want to hold on that? Snap ring out. And that's a thick boy too. Very beefy. Okay, now what we're gonna have to do is go to the air compressor. This is the easiest way to get this thing out of here. And actually pressurize this shock, and that will blow the guts out. It will scare you. Forewarning, it will definitely scare you. So bring you over to the air compressor here. Now we're at 90 pounds, or 125 pounds, see if we get this out of here. And there it goes. And all your guts will be laying here. There's your seal, your washer. And I believe this is like a piston in the back, like a piston seal. Now there is you know what, I'm just gonna take it out in case it happens to you guys. There is a little, I don't ever see it there either. There's a little clip in here. It looks just like a C-clip. It's a lot smaller than the first one we took out. I wonder if I should take it out so I can show them. No, I don't want to scar that up too bad. But when I did the other one, that little clip came out, and that clip sits in this groove inside the body of the shock, and it actually sits right here on this I don't know, metal piston seal. So if that pops out on you, it just goes in that groove furthest down, and you'll see it too. It pretty much snaps into place. Wipe off our goodies. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do, put our plug back in. Make sure your plug's in there. And I had found out if we assemble this, and this makes a heck of a seal in there by itself. So if we put this in and try to fill it with fluid, you'll find that the fluid will not flow correctly. So our plug is toughened up now. And we also did a very scientific method for measuring how much oil goes in this thing. So it calls for 10.5 ounces. You get one of these cups, like a coffee cup, and leave about a 1/4 inch from this line. That is 10.5 ounces. So, also, surprise, shock oil from Harley Davidson, don't even think about it. Go to AutoZone or Advanced Auto, get you some Fram hydraulic oil. That's exactly the same as shock oil. I'm sure there's different additives or properties. I've seen people use ATF as well, but this is a lot cheaper, and it's going to do the exact same thing. So that's as much as you want in this cup. And you could take a sip, taste test if you'd like. All right, we're just going to pour this in here. Condensation from the air.
Complete lineup for this year's show, and we'll let you know how you can win tickets before they even go on sale. Everything you need to know about the iHeartRadio Music Festival, you'll find out Tuesday morning.
Radio Plazathon for the Humane Society of Richland County is Friday. Heinz Friskelli join me for a day of paws, furs, and giving. Beginning at 6 a.m. on Live 100.1, continuing at 10 a.m.
There you go. That's in. Then we'll put our ring back in.
Want to immediately increase your retirement savings? You will receive an instant 12% bonus on premiums paid in your first year. Wouldn't it be nice to build money?
I like to just double check it and tap it in. It's sitting on that little ring I talked about earlier. Tap that in. Put our washer on. And you want to make sure the shock is upright until you have your seal in. Obviously. Flat washer. And then our seal, the seal we're using, this is the part number. Screenshot or write it down. It's the same thing as a Honda Goldwing, believe it or not. Oil, hydraulic oil. Get all around there. Make sure you get where the shaft goes through the seal. And we'll just simply put this on.
Donate to AdoptOurStrengths.com to help a furry friend. The Plazathon is presented by Mary's Insurance Team. Want to immediately increase your retirement savings? Instant 12% bonus on premiums paid.
Make sure it's straight.
Wouldn't it be nice to build money for retirement without market risk? Contact Mary at Mary's Insurance Team across from Walmart in Ashland.
If you are already shopping for iHeart deals, what are you waiting for? Services at the Laura Studios are now half price. Log on to your favorite iHeart radio station website.
Then we'll take our pipe and we'll just gently tap on it and get it seated. As long as you can see your snap ring groove all around the side in here. Our frickin' thing came out. Well, we can tip it this way now. Okay, don't worry about that. Didn't lose very much.
Happy family or people you like.
Get more lines and more savings. Switch to Straight Talk for family plan starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com. Remember, mandatory prices. Visit StraightTalk.com. Family plan discount with 4 lines, all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Tax and fees apply.
With your choice of select sandwich, nuts, fries, and a drink, Wendy's $5 biggie bag is your go.
Make sure it's seated in its groove.
Your hot and crispy fried cold, just like us. We're like the bag boys. What's bag boys? Bag boys.
It looks good.
What you gonna do when we bring you a food?
Put our dust boot back on.
They're all biggie and choose life. Choose Wendy's. Bag boys, bag boys.
Hey, if you're listening to me right now, I have one thing every business needs most. Attention. Think about it. We swipe and scroll past stuff all day, but when we're driving, cooking, working out, we're also listening. That's the magic of audio at iHeart. We're in your next customer's ears.
All right, and there you have it. Fully rebuilt. Well, I shouldn't say fully rebuilt, but the seal that leaks the most, the very bottom here. So yeah, and you can go further and take it apart. There's 2 O-rings up here as well if you're having problems with that. You do need a spring compressor. This top cap comes off, and then you pull your springs out. But for us, we were just looking to replace that seal because, well, you get about 25 seconds into a ride and it's out of air. And it is a rough riding sumbitch. All right. We're gonna throw this back on the bike. I'm gonna pump these up and go for a ride. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. All right, we're on like a 15-20 minute ride. I did put air in it. This thing's filthy, by the way. I put air in them. They ride really nice. No leaks. No leaks on that one. No leaks on that one. When they leak, you know it. So yeah, pretty easy, and it's really cheap. If you just have a few tools, you guys done right here in the garage.